Everybody, Circleflex is here, bringing you another Advent Calendar Day video for day 18 this time. So let's take a look at what the EU offer is. Oh god, it's the Jagdtiger. Hello? What? What? Alright, let me go to the premium shop. What the fuck? Specials. Yes, this one. Hello? Hello? Alright, what the hell? Let me just check. Is it still like for sale normally? No, it isn't. Because 40 euros seems actually cheap for some reason. And now I'm wondering if the Yak 88 was always cheaper for tier 8 than the other tier 8s. But in any case, you get 1,000 gold with it for no reason, and you get a garage slot for 40 bucks. It has limited matchmaking. It got buffed recently. It goes faster once you're actually able to get to that speed because it has really bad power to weight. However, I'm really not a fan of this tank at all. After they buffed it, and there were some rumors going around for like the speed and stuff, I was like, oh shit, that could actually kind of make this kind of fun. Because the strange thing is, back in the day when I played the Jagdtiger, I kind of liked it. Even though it's not the best of tanks, you know, it doesn't have a turret and shit. But the Jagdtiger, the tier 9, actually has really good traverse speeds. More than you'd think of such a behemoth of a tank. And without having a turret, that actually helps quite a lot. And they did buff the Jagdtiger, but they didn't buff the traverse speed. And it's still really slow. The only difference is that, like, if you go down a hill or something, you will actually go a lot faster than you used to. But in all honesty, I don't think it's worth it at all. An E25, for example, in my opinion, is, like, way better to get. Tons of fun to play as well. However, what I will say is that I would prefer to play this tank over the Canonian Jagdpanzer, like, every day, all day. The Canonian Jagdpanzer is one of the worst premiums in this game, in my opinion. But I don't really think the Jagdtiger 88 is that good, in all honesty. So yeah, like, I don't know. It's probably an okay deal because you get the 1,000 gold as well with it. If you ever wanted one. But I don't know. I'm really not a fan of the Jagdtiger 88 at all. It is way too slow for me, even after the buffs. I wish they would buff the first speed. They're like that would really be cool. So yeah, I don't know. For now, it does make a shit ton of credits because the ammo is really cheap. But any tier 8 will make a lot of money. Like, the differences between all the tier 8s is pretty minute, in all honesty. You will see some replays of these things doing really well. But for the most part, you're gonna get outflanked and torn apart because you have no turret, and after your first package, you're fucked. Especially with this first. Once somebody gets like beside you, you're basically fucked. You can't turn fast enough. There's only a couple tanks that can really turn really fast, like the SU-1224, and I think the E25 has pretty good first as well. I'm not entirely sure on that one. But yeah, they should buff the first speed to make it anything worthwhile, in my opinion. But the deal is like okay, I guess, for limited matchmaking tier 8. You get some gold with it as well. But I'm not too impressed with this tank, in all honesty. So, but you know, you might want to leave a comment down below if you really like this tank or not. I personally, I'm really not a fan of this at all. But yeah, the deal itself, not too bad. I mean, you get a little bit of gold, and it seems to be in a reasonable price, at least to me at the moment. So yeah, there you go. Let's take a look at Asia. Day 18 already. Oh no, what did they do? What the fuck? No, why would you do this? What the fuck? Wait, let me back off real quick. Let me back up. Let me check real quick. That's the pattern. Here we go. 2,700 gold at IS2. This was 30 euros. And I already said, like, this is kind of this is kind of too pricey. Like, 30 euros is kind of going that direction of, yeah. But why the fuck did... Why did they... Why... What? Why would you add 6,000 gold to a tier 7 tank? Oh, it's so bad. Oh. Alright, so I've said it many times before, but the Ice 2 is a really good tank. And I really like that you get a really good crew with it. You can already get Brothers Arms trained in them. Which is just a nice little perk. That's the bonus here. That is the bonus, the crew. You're still paying pretty much full price for the gold. 42 euros. In all honesty, the deal is simply too big. There's too much gold. It should have been 30 euros max. This is simply too much money for tier 7. In my opinion. I think this deal is you know, no. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. 30 euros should have been an absolute max for this. At this price, I'd say I would not indulge in this. I mean, it doesn't come with premium days, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think you can do way better things, and you can purchase way better, way smarter if you wait for the discounts on the premium tanks that are already in the game. Like say buying an i6 with 15% off is honestly a better life choice than spending 42 euros and getting an IS-2. I guess if you really needed this amount of gold, you know, it's worth it still. But all honesty, I think this package is just getting out of hand. This is kind of asking way too much. I don't think it's ever been for sale for this amount of money on the EU shop at least. So yeah, they're kind of fucking you over on the SCA server at the moment. This is not. This is overdoing it. This is not cool. But yeah, I will say this: the IS-2 is a good tank. The crew that you get with it is really nice to get. You know, it is a nice bonus. But yeah, so like, unless you really need already was like, oh yeah, I could really use 6k gold, which obviously you can spend on some more premiums that are already in game, stuff like that. But honestly, I'd almost say like don't buy it because you don't want to encourage this behavior, kind of thing. So yeah, it's a pretty shitty deal unless you really needed this amount of gold. Like unless you really were like, oh fuck it, I was spending 40 euros on this anyway. But I'd still say get like an IS-6 over this. Or you might want to add some money and buy an IS-3A at some point. But yeah, still a good tank. Crew is still good. I just think they added too much gold. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I'll see you guys tomorrow again for day 19. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, I'm going to be live streaming today on Friday. World Tanks, a Czech tank line. So I'll leave a link down below if you wanted to come hang out. Stream for about 7 hours. I'm at tier 7 now. I'm trying to get to tier 8 today. And play some tier 8 as well. The tier 8 actually looks pretty promising. The tier 7 is probably one of the worst tanks in the entire tech tree. So yeah, anyway. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching, boys. See you later.